Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GM Mitchell, rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessing and salutations to hopeful they got there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua. And what I want to get into today, was just dealing with this account, in the book of Numbers. Now, we understand that, when our people came out of Egypt, you had the mass majority of them, get killed off because the mindset that they had. All right? But dealing with, Joshua and Caleb, because you had, 12 spies of Israel, go out to spy out, the land of Canaan, which was promised to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So, as we're getting ready to come into the land of promise, and those spies are sent out, pretty much when Jake saw, those giants, amongst those Canaanites, Jake folded up, except for Joshua and Caleb. So you had, pretty much Jake coming back with a mindset like, we can't go into the land like, nah, we're not gonna be able to take these guys, we're not gonna be able to do it. But then you had Joshua and Caleb like, look, the Lord with us. We got it. The land is ours. And see, that's the two mindsets that you see amongst Israel. All right? You got men whom the Lord has put the spirit on, that's developing a ruling class mentality. Can't wait to actually rule, like, they desire the kingdom. And then you have men, with this low-level thinking mindset, and it's based on this society. That's why Jake want to come together with all these doctrines, because Jake really not trying to move forward. All right? The scriptures even tell you can two walk together except they be agreed. So Jake is he's not trying to make progress. He's trying to stay stagnant. Jake wants to stay stagnant, and Jake really don't have a mindset of moving forward and evolving into something great. You see, Joshua and Caleb had a completely different spirit, and now I read it and expound on it some more. Now, this is starting in Numbers 14 and 23. It says, surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. Yeah, because they didn't have faith in what was written. They didn't have faith in what Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua promised unto Abraham. Those that had that bad report, they had that, that pretty much a report of a coward, man. They didn't have faith in, because the land was already promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and then the Most High he already showed miracles by bringing our people out of Egypt, He showed that he was dealing with Moses. He showed all these things. Because Moses was telling, Israel, like, this our land. Like, the Lord with us, we finna go into this land. But see, Jake had a real faithless mentality. Jake had a real, defeated mentality, man. Jake had a negative outlook on everything. Niggas was complaining. Just like we see today, Jake complaining about everything. Y'all talk about, y'all talk about the chip too much. Y'all talk about Esau too much. See, it's cause of y'all. Y'all rebuke too much. Y'all, them same complaining spirits is back today, man. Them same complaining spirits is back today. Jake Moses, you brought us out here to die. You know, well, man, we might well should have stayed in Egypt. You know, all that old shit. You know how Jake is, man. And it's the same thing today. Jake just here pretty much going in circles, man. That generation of Israelites going in circles, they here. And you can tell by their mindset, man. You know, Jake hasn't developed an above way of thinking yet. Because at the end of the day, we so close to prophecy. We so close to Yahushua coming back and conquering in righteousness, man. It's like, let's go, man. But Jake want to backtrack and start an argument about something that's already understood, man. Why should we be talking about the Levitical priesthood? Why should we be talking about, worshiping Yahushua? Which the Spirit, brought those things out for edification, but showing you that Jake is trying to walk in the circle, man. And we not walking in that circle with Jake, man. We moving forward, man. You know? It's a completely different spirit, because when you keep reading, that's why the Lord say, they shall not see the land. He was talking about those doubtful, complainers, murmurers, unbelievers, man. Those small-minded Israelites, man. Because Jake, pretty much, social media is their kingdom. They look at, that's why Jake's so into the matching garments and the festivities and the family vibration amongst social media, because pretty much social media is the kingdom for a lot of Israelites, man. Just like Egypt, they was content in Egypt. Jake was content with being, a slave with privileges, man. So when you read down verse 24, it says, "But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him, and have followed me fully, him will I bring into the land whereunto he went, and his seed shall possess it." Yeah, man. So Caleb came in a completely different spirit than everyone else that was doubting, man. You know? Caleb had a spirit like, the Lord with us, man. It don't matter who in the land. You know? The hell with who in the land, and how big they is, the Lord with us. And how about Shema with us, man? And he said, look, he gonna possess the land and his seed. The Most High was like, Caleb, that's my guy. And that's how, we want the Lord to look at us. Whatever your name is, such and such, that's my guy. He know my son finna come and conquer. It ain't no doubt in him. He gonna possess the land, and he gonna multiply and be fruitful, man. You gotta think, like, what we doing is creating, this the beginning, we creating legacy now. Like, we creating a name now that's gonna be, that's why scripture talk about what? An incorruptible crown. You see? And the children that we have gonna be attached to the legacy that we're doing now. This thing is much bigger than somebody's opinion in your DM, man. It's much, it's much bigger than someone's opinion in your DM. Talking about world rulership, man. What is Jake talking about, man? We talking about world rulership, man. Conquering, man. And Caleb and Joshua was preserved, man. I think Caleb now was almost 80 years old, when it was time to finally go into the land. And pretty much Caleb told him, like, look, I'm strong now as I was back then, man. Caleb Caleb never gave up, because, you know, going to Caleb in the Hebrew, you know, then Kalabia, which goes to the dog, which means lawyer, man. Caleb never budged on what he believed, man. You know, and I know Caleb was happy to see them coward niggas die off, man. You know, them small-minded niggas die off, man. I know Caleb was enjoying seeing them niggas die off, man. And the Most High finna trim, hey, he's finna trim the weakness from Israel, man. That unity with all these different doctrines, the spirit of confusion, the spirit of pride, you know, all that's finna be trimmed off. But see, the elect is getting ready to come into that land. The things that we see, these prophecies, this leads us coming into that land, man. Going back home. And we see Esau. It don't matter what Esau got and what he capable of, and, you know, Drake talking about, you know, taking the potion, talking about how we gonna eat. Y'all gonna get, you know, y'all gonna make people lose their jobs, man. That's the same type of spirit that them other guys had when they was, you know, talking about the giants and they too big. It's the same spirit they came in. Like, ain't no way around Esau. Man, it's a way, man. We gonna go straight through this nigga, man. They're standing coming. You know, it's gonna be rough. You might go some days without, you know, you might be in a dungeon, you know, but the standard coming. He got to deal with that. Yahweh shot coming. This man got to deal with that. Having the mindset of worried about what we gotta go through. Well, no, what did this nigga gotta go through, man? The scripture tell you that Esau should be worried about what the hell he got to go through, man. But there's different spirits amongst Israel, man. Yahweh Shema Shai, he's doing this separation, man. And I'm thankful the Wali Yahweh Shema Shai, man, he got me on the side I'm on, man. Ain't no doubt in me about what's what, man. The house of David is in the earth, man. And everybody gonna have to deal. When that standard get lifted for that house, those men of the house of David, everybody gonna have to deal, man. So at the end of the day, we in the mindset of moving forward, man. We in the mindset of conquering and taking this place down in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, and the power of spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know? We involved in something else, man. We, you know? But I just wanted to bring that out, you know, just thinking about that, meditating on that this morning, how there's different spirits amongst, you know, our people, man. And Jake, when we see Jake with this mentality, this defeated, you know, mentality, and pretty much they go about it all these different ways, but pretty much Jake is comfortable here. Jake is content here. We done outgrew this place, man. You see? It's time for rulership now, man. And we gotta wait on Yahweh Shema Shai. So it's a thing of patience. So I just want to bring that out, Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified till the next time I say shalom.